Hi, Messianic Michael here, and today we're going to demonstrate how to make drum almondine. Trout almondine was one of our favorite recipes when we lived in Colorado and the Lord provided us with lots of trout. But when we moved to Louisiana, we started to pray for redfish and drum, and the Lord's been very faithful in answering our prayers. And this recipe, demonstrating with drum tonight, it works really well on redfish too. Yum, I can't wait.
This will be a very simple approach to drum almondine. It can be done with redfish as well. I'm going to use cornstarch just to give a light coating to the fish and cook it in vegetable oil. Then the sauce gets made from fresh lemon, toasted almond slices, and butter. Some recipes will tell you to cook the redfish in butter, but I don't really trust myself to do that. Tonight I'm going to serve it with a side of sauteed green beans and green salad. So I've sauteed the green beans already and set them aside. You could do that simultaneously or afterward. I just didn't want to clutter up the picture too much. And let's see what's going on here. I have one of the drum fillets sauteing in vegetable oil here. I just put a thin dredge of straight cornstarch on it. I had already previously put sea salt and black pepper on the fillet on both sides because I'm only cooking this much today. Some recipes will have you dredge in egg and then in flour and make a thicker coating. I'm trying to eat healthier these days, and so, at least in my mind, a thinner coating of just cornstarch is going to get me a satisfying crisp crust but not have as many carbs or calories. One thing I didn't point out before is that sometimes redfish or drum fillets can be very thick, and that's not really suitable for this particular dish. So if I have a thicker piece of meat, I will butterfly it, which I actually did with both of these pieces, taking the fillet knife and cutting between, and then opening that up to create a larger but thinner piece of meat. Let's see if this one is ready to flip. Feels like it. Yeah, that's okay. In the meantime, I have the toasted almonds over here ready for the almondine sauce. I have squeezed the fresh lemon and grated some of the lemon peel in there, and then I have the butter ready to go. So I heated this pan back up, and I'm going to put the butter in there. I don't toast the almonds in the butter, again, just because I don't really trust myself to do that correctly without burning the butter. If you have those skills, more power to you. I'm going to turn the heat off. The residual heat will melt the rest of the butter, which looks like it already beat me to it anyway. I'm going to go ahead and add this fresh lemon juice and stir it around. I think I'll slide this off the heat because I don't actually want it to keep cooking. I finished the piece of drum that you were looking at earlier, and this is what our finished plate looks like with some of the sauteed green beans and the almondine sauce put over the fish. I got a little better browning on the side that you're looking at, I guess because I was focusing on cooking instead of talking to y'all. Served with some fresh lemon to squeeze over it, and I am looking forward to eating this for dinner tonight. Thank you, Lord, for sharing your fish.